CMS, thank you for tuning into the Friday Five. I'm Jillian Radka.
And I'm Chloe MacArthur. Next week is exam week. Students will have a half day on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
First and second hour exams are on Wednesday, third and fourth hour exams on Thursday, and fifth and sixth hour exams are on Friday.
Make sure you study.
Remember to check your schedule for the second semester because some of your hours may have changed.
It's time for a Charger Sports Update. Here's Johnny.
The next season of CMS Sports starts on Monday. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball tryouts will be held on Monday and Tuesday after school. Make sure you have a valid physical with you if you haven't turned one in already this school year. Michigan had an exciting upset victory over Michigan State in men's basketball last weekend. It's time for NCAA Madness for one final time. Here's Caden, Juice, and Keel.
Here we are backing out of the NCAA Madness. Our game of the week is Florida and Kentucky.
I think Kentucky will win.
I think Florida will win.
And I think Florida's going to pull off the road upset.
Thanks, guys. Who is going to be this week's Class of the Week? Here's Sasha and Becca with the answer.
Hi, everyone. It's Sasha and Becca here to announce this week's Class of the Week.
This week's Class of the Week is Miss Gilders.
Oh, yes! Jilly, did you see some of our fellow Friday 5 crew trying the invisible box challenge?
Let's just say they have a little work to do.
It's time for the trendiest trends of all trendy time with Caroline and Elise.
This week we are throwing it back to silly bands. This trend started getting bigger in 2010. It started with a Japanese designer who wanted to make something that could be reused again and again.
From there, company saw huge success in the product and ended up by making the silly bands in different shapes, colors, and sizes. By the end of silly bands, about $100 million was spent on the product.
Hey, I'll trade you this one for that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jilly and Chloe, back to you.
Chloe, you know what I have realized over the past few weeks?
What?
I'm not very good at figuring out riddles.
Well, I'm sure you'll get this one. Here's Riley and Paige with the last riddle of the week of this semester.
Hi guys, welcome back to Riddle of the Week. I'm Riley Welton.
And I'm Paige Bolton. Last week's riddle was, you're in a room with 3 monkeys. One has a stick, one has a banana, and one has nothing. Who's the smartest in the room?
The answer is you. You are smarter than a monkey. This week's riddle is an old man wanted to leave all of his money to one of his 3 sons, but he didn't know which one he should give it to. He gave each of them a few coins and told them to buy something to fill their living room. The first man bought straw, but there was not enough to fill the room. The second bought some sticks, but there was still not enough to fill the room. The third man bought 2 things that filled the room, so he obtained his father's fortune. What were the 2 things he bought?
Stay tuned to the end of the show for the answer. Until then, I have to knit the American flag.
And I have to go draw a sweater for my cat. Bye, guys.
This is the last show for this crew here at Charger TV. We take the announcements very seriously, but sometimes things get a little silly behind the scenes.
The Friday Five will be back next week with our Bloopers episode, so check it out if your exams have you stressed out and you need a laugh.
Here's Mel and Ryan with the week's Blue Slip winners and staff shoutouts.
Have a great weekend.
So what's the science certificate tale this week?
So on one of my usual trips to the wonderful town of Dab, Pakistan, I found a man that was looking down on his luck. So being the giving person I am, I went up to him and tried to cheer him up. But when he turned around, he looked hideous. After I soon figured out it wasn't another one of those mirror tricks, I looked closer to find a familiar face. It was the Blue Slip Goblin. He grabbed the blue slips from out of my pocket and gobbled them up. It was the last time my blue slips will be gobbled, I said, and a fight between moral ambiguity and evil was fought. I had won, but I only had these blue slips left.
Wowza, wowza, bo, bowza. The Blue Slip winners are Lance Kirkland, Sasha Stoyanovich, and Nicholas Stoyanovich. Staff shout-out goes to Mr. Reddy because he loves to make you run.
And remember, have a Blue Slippy weekend.
Welcome back. The answer to this week's riddle is
a match and a candle because the light fills up the room.